I was just filling in time before going out again, guys, and I noticed, I thought I'd just flick through a few pairs like you do with the old ADR thing, desktop, and see if there was anything looking overextended. Well, when I was going through the currency pairs on their own, this looked interesting. There were a few that looked interesting actually. I think UJ was one because, look, there's a big daily candle with no wick. And just because of that, it doesn't mean it's going to reverse, of course, but it's at a big old level of support and a battle area, if you like, here and here and here and here, and it's got a little way to go yet, but the fact that it's a big daily move from open to where it is now suggests to me, especially as 40 and 57 is a good position for the ADR to be in, otherwise it's overextended. So that's got a potential, but there's still a little way to this support to go, so not the best example. Going back to what I was looking at originally, wherever it is, I can't, GCAD, it's not a massive daily candle, but we're at a massive level of old resistance here, and we've got this no coincidence, a support level. Price goes up to test support, fails, comes back again. Now, if I remember correctly, when I was learning support and resistance, 3 tests is the norm, so potentially another pullback, which will fail to go very low, of course, and then up there. So that's just sort of hearsay. It's nothing to do with the method. The method, as you know, is just drawing the levels on the chart as it looks and then just waiting for the price to break through them and trade accordingly. So that's the trade plan, as it were. The other thing that I noticed, or am noticing, the RSI is only 6 months on the chart, but look at this one here. This is the traditional bust up, pull back, breakout, and as you can see, price went up. That is a typical trade to the long side there. Well, when did this last happen? Over here, bust up, pull back, break and close above that level there, up it went, and look what happened when we got a big old push up, and the big push up here, big daily candle into resistance. Let's stick it on there. So it's all about, that's why I like the RSI so much, and I like using price action so much, because it's just price patterns. It's just historical stuff. What happened when this happened before? What happened when this happened here? To be fair, we've got 3 bars there and only 2 here, so that's worth thinking about. But anyway, let's go back to what I would do in this instance. So note also that we're not overextended, so this may well have further to go yet, but in preparation for a potential reversal, the 15-minute would have to be closed below there. Oops, wrong candle, apologies. There, and you could draw the 5-minute on there just to observe what happens when the 5-minute is broken, which we are where we are now. And really, if this pulled back, you could consider trading that down to that level. Wouldn't give you an awful lot of pips, but suppose it pulled back there, you got your this was below the 0 level, something like this, then you could consider trading to that level there, the test of the break of the 15-minute. That's how it works. I rarely trade 5 minutes, but if everything stacks up, I will have a go. But categorically, this needs to be below here, pull back, and then break through hopefully the 20 level, but definitely do the bust and break like here. Break through, pull back, bust and close, or break and close, and as you can see, price collapses. So just food for thought, guys. This is how I plan my trades. I haven't traded since about before 10 o'clock today. That is my trading window, if you like, and then come back at the end of the day and see if there's anything left over then. So I think it's about 5 winning trades a day, which is fantastic for a Friday. Pip wise, excellent as well, because I traded the DAX and gold, so amongst other things. So Fridays, they say you can't get many trades, but one trade's all I need. All the rest are a bonus for a daily income. So that has closed below here. It's going up. I mean, if we looked at this on the 1 minute, then you'd have your situation here: high, low, lower high, lower low, pullback, and this could be considered the potential break and close. There's the situation there: bust out, pullback, break and close. Let's just have a look and see what that did actually do on that one. I rarely trade the 1 minute chart, but that's the situation there. So if this was a 15-minute chart, you would have a nice strong move there. 1 minute, you could have even scalped 1 or 2 pips out of that probably, but that's not what I'm trading. You've also got the rubber band effect back to the hourly 8 EMA. Odd time of day to consider trading. It looks like it's going to go down as it happens. This is a bit worrisome because you've got that should be red if you were considering trading this, but as it is, really I'm just waiting to trade the breakthrough here. If we broke through that 15 minute, then we would have actually broken through all this resistance. Resistance would not be acting as support here, 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 and here, because all the wicks of those candles would have been broken through when that green is broken through. That's important to remember. You could then draw the next resistance high on there. We've got our green support low there. That's the hourly. You want to put the 4 hourly on for good measure, best practice. There's the 4 hourly, and there we have a trading plan to catch a reversal on that GBP CAD. I'm not saying it's going to happen, and if this carries on moving up without a close through here, then we just rub off all these lines and do the whole thing again. So interestingly, if we closed below here on the 15 minute, pulled back up to there, then once again, or had a little pullback, I don't mean up to there, didn't reverse on ourselves in terms of 3 candle reversals, then the gap between there and there again is about 8 pips. Take the spread off, allow a couple of pips for that slippage and whatnot, and you've still got a good potential 6 pip possibility there. So, and as you know, tight spreads. So there you go, guys. That's just a trading plan based on this. We'll see what happens later. I'm off out now. If it happens and I'm here, it's great. If I'm not, who cares? There's millions of them around.